Guten Morgen, Bitcoin. Today is Thursday, October 12th, 2017. My name is Thomas Hunt, and here's what's happening today in Bitcoin. The price of Bitcoin was up 2.8% in the last 24 hours, with a last of 48.81, a high of 48.81, and a low of 47.49. Global regulators play Bitcoin whack-a-mole as demand explodes. As the article itself says in the subtitle, evading government control is a central feature of Bitcoin. The efforts to regulate digital currencies are failing. As Alex Tapscott, chief executive of Next Block Global Limited, says, trying to control Bitcoin is like trying to catch water. The companies keep trying, the corporations, the governments keep trying, and they keep failing. A small Pacific island will now let you pay for citizenship with Bitcoin. Are you looking to move to Vanuatu? The Vanuatu Information Center will allow you to purchase citizenship to the small Pacific island for $280,000, or around 58 Bitcoins at the current price. Vanuatu citizenship entitles entities to reside on the island and travel to some 125 countries, including Britain, Russia, and nations in the European Union, without a visa. Excellent news for those looking to immigrate to Vanuatu, or maybe Vanuatu. Terrible of pronunciation. Dutch man risks everything hoping to hit it big with Bitcoin. The 39-year-old Didi Tahuti is selling all of his possessions, including his house, his car, and other valuables to obtain Bitcoin. At first, his wife and kids doubted the decision, but now they are supportive of the plan. Tahiru says, in 5 years' time, everyone will say, we could have seen it coming. He believes he's responding to this change now. And finally, he might be right if you look at a chart of supply and demand. If you look at graph 8 on the lower right-hand corner, when demand goes up, like demand for Bitcoin is going up all around the world, and supply goes down, the supply of Bitcoin is always going down every 4 years. There's less and less Bitcoin on the market. Even every day as it's being sold with so many holders, the supply is always going down. We can see that the price represented right here on the horizontal axis is going up. Supply goes down, demand goes up, price goes up. Basic economics. Ultra-rich investor Trace Meyer predicts Bitcoin price will reach $27,395 a coin in just 4 months. Trace is using the moving average to extrapolate the price of Bitcoin, and he believes, based on previous price, that it will continue to climb to $27,395. Trace Meyer is an early popular blogger who recommended Bitcoin and blockchain technology on his website. He recently challenged Roger Ver to a 25,000 Bitcoin wager. That's $121 million. He's also provided early seed money for Kraken, BitPay, and Armory Wallet. Trace seems like a good candidate to become a patron. The Medicis were famous for their patronage of the art during the Renaissance. Patronage is where a wealthy person or family sponsors artists. They would pay artists commissions for major works of art. The Medici patronage had a huge impact on the Renaissance, allowing artists to focus on their work without having to worry about money. Producing a significant amount of art and architecture, the Medici sponsored Michelangelo, Raphael, Donatello, and Leonardo da Vinci, also known as the Ninja Turtles. It wasn't just the arts and architecture supported by the Medicis. They also supported science, supporting the famous scientist Galileo Galilei, who was excommunicated from the church and added back in about 400 or 500 years later. If Trace wants to become a patron of Mad Bitcoin, he could always subscribe to our Patreon campaign. Currently, we're making $445 a month from Patreon, but what's really important is that we have 86 patrons, just 14 short of our 100 patron goal. Thank you so much for your support. You could also donate Bitcoin right now to the address on your screen. Do you like daily independent YouTube videos about Bitcoin? That's what we make, and we just keep making them. Thanks so much for watching today's show. Please give us a thumbs up and a share so that more people will find the show. And if it's your first time here, please subscribe down below. Coming up, we've got a view of Austria and a short read. This is from the Exegesis of Philip K. Dick, a very long and difficult book that I've not finished, but I do read occasionally. It brings to my mind the strange and eerie feeling that my novels are gradually coming true. At first, I laughed about this as if it was only sort of a small matter, but over the years, my God, I've been selling stories for 23 years. It seems to me that by subtle and real degrees, the world has come to resemble a PKD novel. Or, put another way, subjectively, I sense that my actual world as resembling the kind of typical universe which I used to merely create as fiction, and which I left, often happily, when I was done writing. Other people have mentioned this too, feeling more and more that they are living in a PKD novel. And several freaks have even accused me of bringing on the modern world by my novels. Interesting reading from Philip K. Dick. And as promised, a short view of Vienna. The window gets a little burned out when it's behind me, but there it is, Vienna, Austria, where I currently am. We're working on getting a Bitcoin meetup started and hosting one at probably at a local Vienna bar. Details on that soon. I'll try to get the Bitcoin group together for tomorrow. Went to 3 museums yesterday, and likely to go to the city center, maybe the Mozart house, and just walk around Vienna looking for cool stuff. So thanks so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. Bye-bye.